Hi. My name is... You know me, my name is Slim Zesty. You know what I mean? I'm just setting up this stream right now. This is gonna be the finale. Hopefully I can finish it in the next hour and 15 minutes. Something's wrong. 15 minutes, something's wrong. Just a feeling that I've got. Like something's about to happen. But I don't know what. If that means what I think it means, we're in trouble. Big trouble. God of War. We're playing God of War today. God of War came out in 2018 for people who are not aware. We have a game in the world that exists called God of War. It came out in 2018. That joke is so outplayed by my minds truly. Bro, hanging from life, the best music is playing. Listen. I don't know how the music is not glitched, honestly. Listen. Oh shit. Why did it cancel it out right before landing? The Zimnas intro music. There, I hear it. Now how to loop this guy is this way. Pretty easy, but very fun. There's also this you can do. As a loop. Satyrs are easy to fight in all the God of War games, but they're very fun to fight. They're interactive. No damage, air grab. Hey, this is also a loop. But I couldn't really showcase it to the fullest. Hey, I love air blocking in this game. Which translates to I like this game. Hello chat, hello Storm. This type of cancel would happen in Anoko. Delayed kills, we take them. Easy to fight solo. Ooh, yeah. Usually when you pair them up with the right enemy, they become difficult. God of War 3 pairs them up with the shield guys, but you can separate them. There's another case where God of War 3 used them beautifully. It's when against the Cerberus. Against the Cerberus, and when it's a 1v2. Like on Pain Plus. That way it's kinda interactive in a fun way. One does it really, really well. I'm gonna just ring him out. There you go. He escapes to the ring out. God of War 2 does it make the best out of... Ow. Does it make best use out of the satyrs? Yes, actually. The encounter in the loom chamber really puts them in good places. Jonathan is on other spots. This is a no-co. Oh yeah. What? I just don't get it. What happened back there? The rumors be rumors again lately. I don't care about God of War rumors. Never cared, never will. The hype for the remasters was purely out of us being so close to... the anniversary. It didn't have all that much to do with rumors. I don't care about rumors. God of War 1 uses satyrs the best. I'm just gonna go ahead and flat out say it. It uses them the best. Uses them a lot and the best. Get him out of here. God, I love air blocking in this game. It has the best air blocking. Do you think this game would make for a better Oko than God of War 2? Just theoretically. Whenever you're done with them, this would be a much better Oko than 2. It is. It's purely just core combat. Of course, there is platforming, but what's that? Hit him with a blicky. Hit him with another blicky. This would be a much better Oko than... than 2. Two's biggest problems were the out of core gameplay combat. That was really not good for the Oko life. It is fun when you casually play. But it is just not Oko friendly, if you know what I mean. Been quite some time since I saw Zim here. Zim is here. I conquer. Super fun Oko. It would be much better than Oko than 2. I like God of War 1 more than 2. So naturally, it would be more fun than 2. You know how it is. Oh my god, what is this? Hold up. Anyways, we're back after eating Lulu. But have you considered Clone War? Imagine an L there because of the Zeus Fury guy slipping in a shot. No. Let's not think that far ahead to something we still haven't done. What you're doing is thinking way far ahead. I could literally bring up 90% of God of War 2 and tell you, imagine this encounter in an Oko. It's just not ideal. Until you get to the Oko, you practice it, you learn the thing, you get good. You have to start the Oko to know how you're gonna deal with the Oko. It's not a thing. It's not a thing to put estimates on. It's a thing to put estimates on. It's fine if you like go, dude, but it has these sections. But nothing, like for example, nothing will let you know how shitty or good an Oko is until you actually commit to the Oko. Yeah. It's like, nothing could have prepared me for the fact that God of War 2 would be that difficult when we get to Pegasus section. Nothing. Like Pegasus section? Come on. That's gonna be difficult? It never even crossed my mind. Or the Hands of Death. Or nothing could have prepared me for the absolute jank I witnessed throughout the Oko. You gotta get to the game and experience it. Like, believe it or not, DMC3, which is like the best action game of all time, it has way too many flaws, or not, actually, I guess flaws, yeah, jank. For whenever you do an Oko all of a sudden. There's a problem in DMC3 where you try to jump and Dante just doesn't jump. And there, you just took a hit. Purely not even your fault, it's the game's fault. And how do you learn it? You gotta actually do the Oko. See at which spots that happens. At which spots, you know, Dante doesn't jump. Because I believe Dante, which is a friend of mine, said he does not jump because of uneven surface. Ironically enough, even though we meme that to death for God of War. It is a thing in other action games as well, of course. It fucks with a lot of things. The terrain just generally is a problem to make into something. So DMC3 has that issue. And jumping in that game is crucial. Jumping is your best defense. It's better than side rolling. Yo, hump day. Hello, Cataphractus. Who's stronger in terms of collisions? God of War 1 or 2? They're the same when how they work, but the potency, I suppose, or the power of them. I believe does 2 have more full collisions? 2 has more 2 has more full collisions and more half collisions than 1. But it is the same principle, the same system, and how it works. The MC3 only jank is jump input being eaten. And it's horrible. Worst jank in a video game. There are ways to not get that, though. Alpha. That happens if you're just finished shooting, let go of R1, then try to jump. It doesn't happen. In that transition between R1 and jump, sometimes the jump might not come out, so you better just get good. Or like, it happens generally after shooting. It doesn't have to be R1. That's one way. The other way is that it happens on uneven surfaces. So you need to study the encounters, see which one messes up, which one doesn't mess up. You gotta actually study it. That's why I say you gotta start an Oko before worrying too much about an Oko. Like, it's like everything else in life. You actually have to start somewhere. If you don't start and keep speculating, you'll never get anywhere. It happens during crazy combos too, and string finishers. When it happens in a case like this, just know that it's the, like, dead ass the uneven surface. Here's the place with the scientifically proven to be best checkpoint in the history of checkpoints. Good man. How is a wall combat this deep? It's your first fucking game. It didn't have to be this deep, yet it is. I love this game, man. So what are you trying to say? We need to install Style Switcher mod? That's exactly what I'm saying, yeah. That's one way to start the Oko for DMC3. I think what you're trying to say is he's a fan of Goku. It could be interpreted that way. I play some God of War rip-offs like Dante's Inferno or Sonic Unleashed. These games are influenced by God of War, but are they complete rip-offs? Like, you don't play God of War the way you play Dante's Inferno. And yes, I have played Dante's Inferno. Wall of War. Sonic Unleashed is a God of War ripoff now. I'm just glad I can skip cutscenes in these games now. In 3, I remedied the problem with manual saves, and here I couldn't. Now I can. Deep. Ah. Forgot that there's wake up attacks. My bad, 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 my bad. Actually, okay, I can't get out of there. Pussies. I once considered having documented save files for each checkpoint in MGR so that I could quickly swap them on PC, but then a mod menu came out which did exactly what I needed anyway. When mods come to the rescue is the best thing in the world. Like, Wolf's save editor really did far more than saving my edits. It saved an Oko. Imagine if I was still doing God of War 2's Oko with cutscenes. Here's how you will approach the upgrades in the Oko. Wait, who said I'm gonna... Wait. You're going with the headcanon that I will be doing an Oko for one? Ain't happening. As I said, you have to pray for my bitchlicity. I have to be so bitchless in life again. Which I hope I don't end up like that again. I don't want to ever do an Oko again. As for the upgrades, again, I'd have to start to know. I wouldn't know now. Naturally, as is with like every game basically, I have to start, because some of the strats you use I may not be comfortable with. I may have a totally different approach than your Oko. The same way your Oko is going in a totally different route than mine. Imagine if God of War 2 Oko was still going on. Please, let's not. You say imagine, I say why, motherfucker, why? Like, why imagine that? Imagine some cute puppies or something, I don't know. Why must you be cruel? No mods for consoles until they become retro. Well, my mod wasn't that deep for God of War. It was just like the save editor. You don't even need a jailbroken PS3 for. Easy to set up, easy to alter, however you want. Truly, as I said, it like you guys don't believe. It totally remastered God of War 1 and 2 for me. For a while, I thought that was only a remastered task to do, to like allow me to skip cutscenes. How about this motherfucker just does a backflip as a move? Deep hit, not really. Trying to see how to. Why did that take that long? Fair play was never considered here. Play smart, not hard. I know they didn't intend for folks to trick indefinitely with Typhon's Bane, let alone T cancels. But it's a significant part of the game. God of War 2? Thing is though, in game development, do you actually know what was and wasn't intended? Sorta hard to know that. You would be amazed to know how many things are actually intended. It's totally not what I meant to do, but whatever. Since we're here. Whoa, how many grabs is this motherfucker gonna take? Ah, there's no startup on that motherfucker. Come on. Imagine a mod that replaced Cyclops with Shrek. Cosmetic mods. Did they ever go that far? On 20 HP puppy be like, even without the CP glitch, Vanilla Ascension Crate is far from a weakling. Air hurls are too potent to ignore. That's your damage output with the blades. That's your statue breaker in Ascension. And it's dead ass good. You can chain it with evade attacks. But in general, man, the special attacks, yo, the special attacks are ass. Special attacks are way too horrible for like all the weapons. There are good uses you can make out of some, but overall they're horrible. The dog, you have the health of Zeus? Yeah. I've air grabbed Zeus and got him with me and it took that long to kill him. Disrespecting the pups like this was never intended. So many shit comes from unintentional glitches and exploits. The juggling, combos, iframes shit. I hope more devs start making bugs into features and not patching. Thing is, who's to say, like, for example, tricking, giving you iframes. That is intended. Like, is it as intended as we use it? Maybe not, but it isn't definitely intended. Like, someone actually coded that you'll have iframes while switching to the Blade of Artemis. CDK is the best Cyclops. I'm convinced. Every time I fight these guys, I remember. When I fight the Enforcer from 3, I say Enforcer is the best, but then all it takes is fighting these guys once. They're just very interactive in how you fight them. You could zone them out like this. But this is like every enemy, you can just loop them from afar like that. The point for me is interactivity, I've come to find out. The interactivity I have with a game is what matters the most. As long as that's fun, that's all that I need. Like, I'm not actively seeking for the most difficult experience. I'm seeking for something interactive in a fun way. Because you guys don't understand. Everything becomes easy when you've been playing for so long. Like, I've been breathing these games for God knows how long. There is no world where this is difficult to me. Like, this is why games like Okami, for example, are appealing to fucking Birdman of all people. An action game vet. The interactivity the game offers is just nice. Things you can do. The way you interact with the enemies. That's where the most fun comes for me with video games and all that. If a game has minimalist interactions, it may not appeal to my desires all the way. Look at this tall ass motherfucker. I like all Cyclops actually, there's no bad Cyclops. Pretty sure there are bad Cyclops. But for me, CDK is the best. They love breaking your game. Who? Pro player not choosing the game challenge impossible. The thing with difficulty is that 90% of the cases you can cheese it in a way. Or like get good enough to where you loop things. But it's not all about that. It's much more than that. Wish that all big enemies were as cool and great as Pandora's Guardian and Cyclops. Okami lose kinda boring though. For me it is though. But only because of its level design. Okami's combat is a whole different story. Okami's combat, or like when I'm having fun exploring, when I'm fishing or something. Trust me, something as simple as fishing is fun for me in that game. When I'm lost in the world, that's a thing I hated in every game. Though usually in other games I just search up where to go, and that's that. With Okami, even while searching, it just took long. And I dropped the game. I like linearity in video games. I just like games. Replay them. This is your route. Go this way. Go that way. Some level of openness is of course appreciated. CP is the shield plume glitch in Ascension. Rapidly switch the elements while landing the plume for all elemental effects to take place. Yeah, the shield plume. So circle, circle, triangle, not square, square, triangle. How can he grab Zeus in God of War 2? He doesn't even get on the air. Try to get him in the air, man. What platform is Okami on? I should try it. It's only not on a microwave. I shit you not, it's only not on the microwave. It's like, microwaves are honestly one of my favorite platforms to play games on. Fire almost spit on me. I love this overpowered motherfucker right here. Shredding through harpies like that. A really nice attack with the circle, and I'm dead. When you're low on health in this game, enemies drop health orbs. Now I don't know if that stayed a thing in God of War 2 and 3 and whatever came after, but it is a pretty neat thing. Only the archers left. Oh no. New assassin is trash. I never care about assassin. I stopped caring about assassins since Black Flag. Black Flag was fun, then stopped. State, but orbs have a shitty value, so it doesn't really matter. The orbs losing their value is a blessing and a curse. It's a good thing since it makes the games harder after God of War 1 when it comes to the orbs and how much value they have. It's a bad thing because healing all of a sudden is just trash in later games. It's pure trash. Excluding those, CR is a strong contender. Handhelds and Ascension drop the ball where MP concerned. Maybe HOB and Ghost of Sparta has some merit at max. Summons 3 are very solid. Nemesis CR light. 3 has what you need in your magic game.
Bring Pandora's box back to Athens, Kratos.
Be it unaffected with difficulty magic attacks, ones with utility like the soul summons. 3 is the only game where you can unleash a magic attack and you still have control, but it's now 2 magic attacks where you can do that. The soul summons and the Nemesis Rage. Whereas before in God of War 1 it's only the army of... I did not mean to press that, you fucking... It's only the army of Hades in 1, and then the Chronos Rage in 2. In 3 you have the Nemesis Rage and all the soul summons. So there's a lot of utility, and they're not affected with difficulty. And I gotta kick Lulu out of the room because she's getting annoying. They should have allowed you to gain EXP if you open HP chest with 100% HP. That's mostly, and in a huge way, a problem in God of War 2. Because 2 does such horrible red orbs allocating. For no reason, you don't need to be doing that. God of War is like a complete one experience you go through. It focuses heavy on the vanilla experience. So like 2 has chests that don't give red orbs. 2 has times where you break pots and you don't get red orbs. 2 has a lot of places where you just... red orbs enter Kratos physically, but they're not actually counting for anything. Don't hit Lulu. I did not hit Lulu. Okay? Birds have rights in these lands. Why does this game that's 20 years old look better than new games that are coming out now? I mean, depends on what new games you're talking about. Though mostly are, yeah. Mostly are unappealing in how they go. Why did I come this way? Okay, Zesty. Okay, Zesty. Okay, Zesty. Boom! It's the best special attack ever, man. This attack in Ascension shreds this. I did not mean to do that, sir. Hello? Is this guy already dead but doing some weird magic stuff? Oof! Took him below the ground. Evade plus X and whole square is so better in God of War 1. God of War 1 has the best blades when it comes to normals. God of War 3 has the best blades when it comes to specials. God of War 1's blades when it comes to normals are just unmatched. Like, look at this. Look at this. Even your parry is still your normal blades. And they're so fluid. I think Orion's Harpoon automatically kills these guys. It has to be that way, because... like, look at the beating they're taking with the maxed out Blade of Artemis. Pretty sure Orion's Harpoon on these guys is percentage damage. It's like they die with just one. It's weird. Like this platforming and you're almost on the brink of death the entire time. Last second block coming in clutch. Die, motherfucker. Why did I fall? Ouch. That was a collection of arrows. Wow, I'm not doing this. Hold up. You gotta do better. Fuck all you hoes. It was all a dream! I used to read World Magazine! See the normals in this game, man? See the normals? Please don't land on the platform. Okay, you didn't. Ah. Really? I thought this would reach. I love doing this God of War 3 thing that I just... In 3 there are official wall splats. In here you can still sort of do that, but it's harder. Just knocking back enemies and then air grabbing them at the perfect time. This is annoying. Fuck. I'm just gonna spam magic now. How strong can you be to trip someone in half from the spine? I thought that's blockable. I don't even know what hit me there. Swear to God, I thought that was blockable. Did you know these Minos have 0% block multiplier? Yeah. That's why they're called Mino frauds. Imagine being both God of War 2 and God of War 2 on easy with only squares your triangle. Make a video about them saying Kratos is trash. I don't even want to imagine that. Dude, what is going on? That's it. Telling you about Big Bang Attack. All of you hoes. You don't deserve my slow approach and methodical God of War is not a button masher approach. You don't deserve that. You deserve hell. I wanted to ring him out, but fine. Explosive arrows or something else? Yeah. Shred through everybody. Rip and tear, as they say in the Doom community. Whoa! Motherfucker can't let us breathe! Although I'm the one who's rushing this, it's not usually that fucky to do, but like... This is what I call Wrath of God of War 1. You can just get this insane. Sinus Rage is better than Atlas Quake by a mile. Sinus Rage is not affected with difficulty. Atlas Quake is. Sinus Rage shreds. I don't know how to like preface how much it shreds. Of course, when you max it out. Level 1 is not that insane. Though it is good for looping the Hydra. It's even fun for looping the Hydra. There goes the Oko. So in here, apparently there are cases where you could get hit with pure nothing and just fall. Like, I'm not doing an Oko for this game or anything, but was I to do an Oko and that happens in an Oko, I wouldn't restart. When something is not your fault and the game janks you out, why would you restart? Literally nobody cares. Do what matters, which is the game working, and you Oko it. Not something silly like, oh, this loading screen makes you take damage. It's like if it's forced damage, it's the same situation as forced damage. If I fall here without ever touching the blades, that's on the game. That's not on me. I'm not obligated to restart. Yeah, it's totally on the game if I fall here for no reason. If I fall because I hit a blade, then yeah, it's OK over. But if I fall out of thin air, I'm not restarting. Like, we gotta be reasonable when you do your challenges. You can't be just stupid restarting everything. Like, I was dead ass with God of War 2 as well. Like, you know that segment under the water with the spikes and shit? How it just... sometimes it would just still catch you regardless of what you would do. Not that I got hit by it in the winning Oko. But that one attempt where I got hit and continued. Sometimes you just gotta continue. The section is not worth ending your Oko. It is out of combat. It is jank. Checks all the boxes for things that shouldn't end an entire fucking run. Doing an Oko and all, but in an Oko. Ideally, yeah, in an Oko. You need to really just think about your well-being at times, you know what I mean? I think that dude who said, man, his Square quote game was serious. He just said it and left. He never appeared again. You're sounding a lot like how you sounded right before announcing God of War 2 Oko, by the way. It's not happening. Wait, I said that for God of War 2 as well, correct? Whoa, 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 you were off screen first and foremost. Second and second most. Sir Satyr, sir? Can you... Ouch. You know what? I'm in a hurry. I can't. I'm sorry. Satyr Oko. Now, let me just do this a little more, what do you call it? Watch him kick me to... There you go. Attaboy. How do I keep him in place here? Without having him wake up on me and... That was a very horrible fight. I haven't done this in a hot minute. Let's do one of my original Discovery ring outs for a change, you know, just for fan service. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So this fucking problem with God of War 1, man. You gotta really learn to not do this. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. There you go. Say you're holding triangle. And then you press L1. Look at this. Like, no, motherfucker. I wanted to cancel my launcher into this. Not this. It goes both ways. I wonder if you can even fix this if you just edit up the game's code. Hold square, press L1. Kratos does this. It's L1 and square. Why is it also square and L1? Why? Hold X and L1. Kratos does this. Is there actually no way to fix this? I feel like there's a very easy fix to this, but nobody's doing it. Yeah, then again, even if it happens, I can't have access to that. Still. Almost left to right. I don't think that's what fan service means. Fan service means oiling up, correct? I ask you, Scorpy, what is the difference? What I was just doing. How is that any different? Here's the last attempt at stopping Kratos from madness. Both of y'all get out. I know what's going on. We both died then. Spaghetti ass code. Like, it's like sometimes you're trying to cancel something and Kratos, like, imagine Kratos just goes and does this. You're trying to cancel this into a block, Kratos does this. It's the number one thing you don't want him to do. And yet he does it. Like, stop. Get some help. Watch this awesome moment of action game. Thank you. That is truly humbling. So yeah, God of War 1 does have this flaw. It is this buffering shit you do that just messes you up. It's no longer in 2, by the way. 2 fixed this. What's your favorite version of Hell in God of War? This one. This is my favorite. This feels like Hell in the difficulty, in the platforming, in the everything. In everything this feels better and is the best. This captures Hell. The haunting music. The music, man. The one that goes dun dun. Like, you don't get it, and it scares the holes away. Me as a kid would get scared shitless in there. And would actually get frustrated. It like actually felt like something out of this world. It is a jumping difficulty for this game. Sure, there's the weakest Minotaurs. Imagine Tormentors in that fire state, yo. In the Empire state, yo. Ah! Thank you for shattering your bro. And the fact that you actually died this time. There's a lot we can go over. Did you know you can do the Hell mission in God of War 1 in reverse? As in, make it to the far end, to that rope we were just on back there. We climbed. You can do Hell backwards. This is something Big V once recommended. I never did it. You can just like you know, jump down here again. Another trip to hell. And actually go through the enemies in reverse. And it actually creates a really, really nice, you know, thing. I don't know if Zimnas have done it or any one of you guys. But it is something to actually do if you want to get some more out of God of War 1. There's never enough God of War 1. Bro got ganged up on by Cyclops. Did I just try to golden fleece that ass? And it hits no one? Where the fuck did the Gorgon go? Up my... It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. It bothers me. It bothers me a lot! Where the goddamn Gorgon at? Where the hose at? Bro, and the hose pull up. IJP Mexican brought up a really nice point regarding fighting Gorgons in God of War. In that the amount of Gorgons you fought in God of War 1 were way more than God of War 2. Even later on. I guess that just happens when you increase the diversity of the enemies. You know? Like God of War 2 has more enemies. So like this sort of happens. It is what it is. But still though, Gorgons are a really, really nice enemy design. So like the more you use them, the cuter. Look at the nitpick go. What a moment in action games. This launcher has no business dealing that much damage. But thank you for dealing that much damage. Know what I'm saying? Every bit as weak as the day you begged me to save your life. Can take God of War 2 out of a man. Yeah. Aren't there like 15 minutes after getting RT? That's like more than total in 2. Yeah, pretty epic. You are very epic, Frank. Frank! I'm not saying the numbers you fight in an encounter, Scorpion. I'm saying the number of encounters. God of War 3 have Gorgon but Gothic. We be calling everything Gothic these days. Deep hit, boom. Nah, I got plenty in me. What is you laughing at? You're getting your ass handed to you. Who's bro? You're not playing Mario. Tricking is the best thing in the world. I wish it wasn't free. In any way, shape, or forms. I especially like once tricking since it's tied to your block. Like you're already defensive when something is coming towards you. So you just press another button in anticipation, making it just, I don't know, I feel safer. I hate how Onimusha handles its save menus. God of War is very arcadey with its bosses. All God of Wars are. Let me just clear up the air first. Okay, now we can get down to business. And the game just ate my inputs, didn't it? I believe it happens due to low frames. Okay, watch this full collision. Let's. And she just lost all the help that I gave her. Weak. Weaklings do not deserve my life. My sexual force. What the hell am I doing? That is a good waste of some rage, sir. Unlike any I've seen before. Healing the family gives rage, so there is merits to that. They're dead. I believe the family's dead. Not really. Sadly, not really. Not yet. Not yet, fam. Wow. That happens due to God of Jank. I love the family. Zesty, would you rather do the God of War 2 Oko again? Do this kind of blindfolder and Pain Plus? I would rather do none. Thank you. I'll take none. I'll just wait for the place to calm down, then I'm gonna get down to actual business. Just keep them busy now. No, that's not what you... This thing pulls them out of their spawn pools, by the way. Dude, wait up. I'm not in the mood today. First time I ever see a clone aircraft. You've never seen that? We won't see no Oko Clone War chat. You will not even get a glimpse of that. First time I do a buffered launcher in God of War 1. Use Leviathan Axe. I haven't done this in a hot minute. So I'm bad at it in vanilla. Doing this in vanilla can be harder than no upgrade 1 plus if mismanaged. In a very long stretch though. You ideally have all the tools, but you're also killing everybody with the slightest thing. Messing up your spawns. Because like this fight suffers greatly from a problem of spawns. I almost said spines. How much health they have again? It's not the health problem, it's the armor problem, spawn problem. A lot of other problems. Okay, my man is stuck in the recovery animation for 10 years. You are way too weakened in here. That's your best special attack of all time. Bro's locked in like this is Clone War no grab on plus. I was like this. No thanks, bro. I don't want to see the power of that long sword. The struggle. In the everyday struggle. Honestly, Ares, wow. What the fuck are those sword moves? How do you do that? Which moves? R1? Square? I'm not gonna tell you how to do them because you never want to do those. This? Only good sound effect. You can also charge it. Looks pretty cool though. He's done.
Remember, Kratos. It was I who saved
There are so many things we got about one.
in
What a
your
concept.
time of greatest need. I
haven't forgotten, Ares. I remember how you saved me.
that night.
I've also been cutting ears. Have you seen my six packs? And here's the best outro in my channel. Can Wolf mod this sword in normal gameplay? Now, this is a pretty good question. I've been in contact with him for months about this. This whole sword segment is tied to... It's tied to that Ares fight. That back there, which looks like normal Kratos gameplay, is actually not normal Kratos gameplay. That back there is like a scripted minigame. Even though you have free movement, jumping, attacking, yada yada. That whole segment, consider it like a... I don't know how to describe it. Like a QTE type, a minigame type thing. Like a wall section type thing. So like, I have been in contact with him trying to play with that sword for like the entirety of the game. With its moves and stuff. And apparently, you can only load this sword into the full game if Ares is like in the map that you're in. Say you start at the ship. Ares has to be way off in the distance, wherever. He just has to be rendered into the game for this sword to be a thing. Very weird how that works. Because this was the only way they found at the time to code it like this. Western devs, man, I tell you. You stab multiple times with one hit, and you got one where you spin the sword in one hand. It's R1. It's actually doesn't have a name, so R1 into square. It's kind of the same like Artemis, just R1 square. Basically the same. R1 that tickles them for like 3 or 4 hits. Square. You can also follow up with triangle for a launcher, or circle for this shitty thing. Is this cancelable? Yeah. So yeah, this is where we reach the end, lads. This right here is where we reach the end, lag. What kind of coding is that? Beats me. Maybe because they got Artemis sword as same code as that golden sword. It doesn't matter, that's just weird. It's a side God of War game releasing this year, which is set in Greece. Fuck that rumor. Is the Blade of the Gods any good? It's horrible, but I'd really want to play a whole entire run with it. So they just reskinned Gold Sword to shortcut into the programming. Not reskin, it's weird. That sword operates differently. I don't know what it is. Because like it has different light attacks. All of them are different. This one looks similar to the one that it has, but like still. It's weird how it operates. Does this mark the end of the anniversary celebration? This right here is the end of the anniversary celebration. And like I may not stream for a very long time. Life's gotten pretty busy. It's not even worth the time to just stream nowadays. Though I may pop in every once in a while to do something casual, like God of War 3 Nemesis with Pain Plus. So good at that game. Challenge runs are nothing. Same for these as well, but I just feel fun when playing God of War 3. Valhalla stream next? Yeah, I might just do something chill like that. If I ever stream again in the next month, I don't know. It was an anniversary? Yeah, believe it or not. So take care, you guys. Thank you for tuning in. It has been your Extreme Gamer Zestus. I hope you enjoyed yourself. You laughed. You cried. You tried not to laugh challenge. And yeah, take care. Thank you very, very much. This marks the end of the Dark Odyssey skin celebration. Please don't go, talk. I gots to go. Peace, lads. Peace. Take